Day 17. Stay expectant. Daily Devotional. I hate waiting. I don't like to wait in line. I despise delayed flights, slow elevators, and I can't stand congested traffic. The only thing I don't mind waiting on is my wife. She often runs a little late, but remember, she's always right on time. Can I get a witness? #brownie points. The problem is, we often have to wait on answers to prayers. God's timing is not our timing, and there's exactly nothing we can do to speed him up or slow him down. His timing is always perfect because his ways are higher than our ways. See Isaiah 55, verse 8 and 9. His timing is a gazillion times more perfect than the invisible movement of the finest Rolex watch. It might be tempting to think that really spiritual people get answers from God quicker. So if we get really spiritual, maybe we can move things along a little. But it's not true. As you will see in today's reading, this incredibly spiritual man has been praying and fasting for 3 weeks, yet he hears nothing. Until the angel Gabriel shows up in person to give Daniel his answers. The angel tells him God sent his answer on the first day, but he'd been withheld. Daniel had to wait 21 days to receive it. I ask you to notice that Daniel did not get discouraged and lose his attitude of expectation when his answer didn't come right away. He just kept right on fasting and praying. I know people who have been waiting for years for their answers. Look at the life of Abraham. That guy waited for decades, yet his faith didn't waver. Hebrews 11:13 says that the heroes of the faith like Abraham were still living in faith when they died, even though they didn't get the things that God promised, but only saw those things from a distance. They stayed full of expectation for years and decades. I want that to be said of me, not because I want to wait, but because God's answers are always worth waiting for. This reading plan is 3 weeks. We can stay expectant for 3 weeks, right? Your answers may not take 3 weeks, and it could be a little longer, but breakthrough is coming. Keep your eyes on him, not the calendar. Keep fasting, keep praying, keep shining. Don't lose hope and stay expectant, my friend. God's answers are coming.
In the 3rd year of the reign of King Cyrus of Persia, Daniel, also known as Belteshazzar, had another vision. He understood that the vision concerned events certain to happen in the future, times of war and great hardship. When this vision came to me, I, Daniel, had been in mourning for 3 whole weeks. All that time I had eaten no rich food, no meat or wine crossed my lips, and I used no fragrant lotions until those 3 weeks had passed. On April 23, as I was standing on the bank of the great Tigris River, I looked up and saw a man dressed in linen clothing, with a belt of pure gold around his waist. His body looked like a precious gem. His face flashed like lightning, and his eyes flamed like torches. His arms and feet shone like polished bronze, and his voice roared like a vast multitude of people. And the man said to me, Daniel, you are very precious to God, so listen carefully to what I have to say to you. Stand up, for I have been sent to you. When he said this to me, I stood up, still trembling. Then he said, Don't be afraid, Daniel. Since the first day you began to pray for understanding and to humble yourself before your God, your request has been heard in heaven. I have come in answer to your prayer. But for 21 days the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia blocked my way. Then Michael, one of the archangels, came to help me, and I left him there with the spirit prince of the kingdom of Persia. Now I am here to explain what will happen to your people in the future, for this vision concerns a time yet to come.